How does that feel?
Well, we've got cards and letters from lots of people that say that iTunes is their favorite app on Windows.
Uh-huh. But I mean, I knew you. I knew you. You know, I think here at D actually.
It's like giving a glass of ice water to somebody in hell. And it is magical. I know it because I got this email. I was sitting in a cafe with my iPad, and it got a girl interested in me. So you can't use private APIs. And developers that use private APIs, of course, know exactly what they're doing. So
what we're trying to get at is do you feel betrayed, or what's your relationship with Google, or are you gonna?
And also,
no, seriously. I mean, are you gonna?
My sex life is pretty good these days. How's yours?
It's great. Thanks for asking. It's great.
Don't ask.
And you'll be able to buy this right on your phone for $4.99 if we approve it. What happens sometimes, though, is that some people lie. And we don't run to the press and go, this guy's a son of a bitch liar. That's just not appropriate for us to do.
Okay.
So we take it in the chin, and we move on. Of the iPhone 4. The first one, an all-new design. Now, stop me if you've already seen this. Believe me, you ain't seen it. You've got to see this thing in person. It is one of the most beautiful designs you've ever seen. And sometimes when we get rid of things like the floppy disk drive on the original iMac, people call us crazy.
Or at least premature, maybe.
No, they call us crazy.
Oh, okay.
Now, and here we are. Boom. That's where we are. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look for something. I'm going to certainly want a cup of coffee afterwards, so I'm just going to look for Starbucks, right? Starbucks. So I'm going to search for Starbucks, and sure enough, there's all the Starbucks. Now, I can get a list of Starbucks here, so I can pick that one if I want, and I can even go look at that Starbucks, and there it is, and let's give them a call.
Good morning, Starbucks in Howard. How can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to order 4,000 lattes to go, please. No, just kidding. Wrong number. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay.
So you had a prototype of one of your products that was wound up in a bar, and then there was a blog that paid somebody some money. We don't really know the whole story because the investigation, I guess, is underway with the police. But
one of our employees, you know, to make a wireless product work well, you have to test it. And there's no way to test it in a lab completely. So you actually have to carry them and test them out. And one of our employees was carrying one. And there's a debate as to whether it was left in a bar or stolen out of his bag, but I don't know the answer to that. And the person that ended up with the phone decided they would try to sell it to somebody, so they called Engadget and they called Gizmodo. It turned out that the person that got the phone tried to activate it by plugging it into his roommate's computer. And she's the one that called the police. And that's why they got the search warrant.
Did you call the police or did you call Apple?
She called the police. And so the police came and felt that they needed to grab some stuff before it was all before it all disappeared. And so this is a story that's amazing. It's got theft, it's got buying stolen property, it's got extortion. I'm sure there's sex in there somewhere, you know.
Really?
And so somebody should make a movie out of this. They are slow today. You know, you could help me out if you're on Wi-Fi, if you could just get off.
I'd appreciate it.
I mean, we never saw ourselves in a platform war with Microsoft. I mean, maybe that's why we lost. But we always saw ourselves as trying to build the best computers we knew how to build for people. That's always what we were trying to do.
And let's go on to CNN has got a similar thing. It's not as nice looking as Business Week's, but does the job. And there's all the latest CNN stories. You know, here's a cool one if you haven't seen it, called Countdown Calendar. So you bring up this countdown calendar, you go in the back, and you fill in the dates that you want to count down to. So I'm going to say 12/31/2006. I'm going to put in Longhorn. And that's the days until Longhorn. Just counts them down. Apple is like a ship with a hole in the bottom, leaking water. And my job is to get the ship pointed in the right direction. iPhone. Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone. And here it is. No. Because we want to make the best product in the world for customers. And we're going to instead focus our energy on these technologies, which we think are in their ascendancy, and we think are going to be the right technologies for customers. And you know what? They're paying us to make those choices. That's what a lot of customers pay us to do, is to try to make the best products we can. And if we succeed, they'll buy them. And if we don't, they won't. And it'll all work itself out. So you know, so far I'd have to say that people seem to be liking iPads. You know? I mean, we've sold one every 3 seconds since we launched it. We're about making better products. And what I love about the consumer market that I always hated about the enterprise market is that we come up with a product, we try to tell everybody about it, and every person votes for themselves. They go yes or no. And if enough of them say yes, we get to come to work tomorrow. You know, that's how it works. It's really simple. As where the enterprise market, it's not so simple. The people that use the products don't decide for themselves. And the people that make those decisions sometimes are confused.